Good morning, judges and fellow students. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anselmo Sidista Dugroho. As the first speaker today, I stand on the affirmative side of the motion. This House would prohibit the use of smartphone during school hours. We firmly believe that smartphones should not be used during school hours because they distract students, encourage cheating, and reduce social interaction. And according to our research, we found that most students who bring their smartphone to school spend most of their time playing smartphones instead of paying attention to the teacher during lessons. Many students also use their smartphone during quizzes or exams to find answer quickly and easily. This makes them become more dependent on their response instead of studying, reading books, and preparing properly for exams. Smartphone also reduce student social interactions because many students spend their free time scrolling through social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube instead of talking with other classmates. And these problems are common among students aged 11 to 18 years old across the country. Allowing students to bring smartphone during class hours increases opportunity for cheating and negatively affect their academic performance. And because of this negative effect, the government should prohibit the use of smartphone during school hours. Because our research has shown that when schools ban students from bringing smartphone into classroom, students get improved because they become more attentive during lessons. Test scores have increased by an average of 6%, and students also spend more time interacting socially with their classmates. However, improved grades are not achieved by simply banning smartphones. Teachers and schools also play an important role in helping students improve their learning. Because support from teachers and schools to help students stop relying on their smartphone too much during school hours. Of course, there may be some negative effect of not allowing students to bring their phones. For example, students may not be able to quick search for information or receive emergency messages or phone call for their parents. However, school can solve these problems by creating clear policy and programs. Teachers also can make learning more engaging and enjoyable, encouraging students to focus in class, improving their academic performance without relying on smartphone. And after all of that, we strongly believe that the government should prohibit the use of smartphone during school hours. Although there may be some disadvantages, school and the government can work together to create effective policies and minimize these problems while maximizing the educational benefits by reducing distraction, preventing cheating, and encouraging better social interaction. Banning smartphone also create a healthier and more productive learning environment for all students. So that's all of my speech about this motion. And thanks to all the judge and my fellow students for listening this speech, and I apologize if there are any mistake and opinions that make offensive to others. So please forgive me. Thank you everyone. Good morning and have a good day.
Good morning, honorable adjudicators, respected opponents, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Helen Christian Nandorf as the second speaker. Our first speaker has already explained why smartphone prohibition improve learning and social interaction. I will straighten our team case by discussing student mental well-being and responding to the opposition likely arguments. The opposition will probably argue that smartphones are useful educational tools, while we acknowledge that smartphone can provide access to information, educational apps, and online resources. This does not justify unrestricted smartphone use throughout the school day. Schools already provide many alternatives such as textbooks, libraries, school computers, projectors, laboratory equipment, and supervised digital devices. When smartphones are genuinely needed for learning, teachers can authorize their use. Therefore, banning personal smartphone use during normal school hours does not prevent students from receiving a quality education. Our next argument concerns mental health and attention. According to the U.S. Surgeon General Advisory on Social Media and Youth Mental Health in 2023, excessive social media use among adolescents is linked to increased anxiety, depression, poor sleep quality, and reduced self-esteem. Constant exposure to notification and social comparison creates unnecessary stress from students who should instead be concentrating on learning. In addition, Common Sense Media 2023 found that many teenagers receive hundreds of notifications every day. Every notification competes for student attention. Even if students do not immediately respond, simply knowing that a notification has appeared interrupts their concentration. The opposition may also claim that banning smartphone limits students' freedom. However, schools already regulate many aspects for student life. Students wear uniforms, follow attendance rules, complete homework, and obey classroom expectations. These rules are not violation of freedom. They exist because school has a responsibility to provide the best possible learning environment. Smartphone regulation follows exactly the same principle. Another likely argument is that smartphones are necessary in emergency. Our policy clearly allows exception for emergency. Parents can contact the school office, teachers, or administrator whenever urgent communication is needed. This system exists long before smartphones become common, and schools have successfully handled emergency for decades. Let me share a simple personal example. Many students have experienced opening their phone during class just to check the time or reply to one message. Within a few moments, they are already watching short videos or scrolling to social media without even realizing it. Even 5 or 10 minutes have passed, and they have missed valuable parts of the lesson. This situation happens every day in school around the world. By temporarily removing smartphone during school hours, students gain something much more valuable: uninterrupted concentration, meaningful classroom participation, and healthier relationship with technology. Therefore, the opposition arguments cannot outweigh the educational, psychological, and social benefit of our proposal. For this reason, our team proudly continues to support the mission. Thank you.
Good morning, honorable educators, respected opposition, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jessica Maharani as third speakers. As the third speakers, my responsibility is to reinforce our team case, refute the opposition remaining arguments, and explain why our side should win this debate. Throughout this debate, our team has consistently demonstrated that smartphones, although useful outside schools, and create significant distraction during learning. We have support our arguments with international research, the environment recommendation, and real-life example. The opposition may continue arguing that technology is essential for preparing students for the future. We completely agree that technology is important. However, this debate is not about banning technology forever. It is about limiting personal smartphones used during school hours. Students can still use computer, school technology, and teacher-approved digital resources. Learning technology responsibility is very different from allowing unrestricted access to personal smartphone throughout the day. The opposition might also argue that students should learning self-discipline instead of having smartphone prohibited. While self-discipline is certainly important, school also create structure that help students develop good habits. We require uniforms, attendance, and classroom rules, and examination rules because young people are still learning responsibility. Smartphone police serve exactly the same educational purpose. Now, let us compare two different classrooms. In the first classroom, students frequently check notification, respond message, and watch short video and lose focus whenever their phones vibrate. The teachers must repeatedly remind students to pay attention and lesson become less effective. In the second classroom, smartphones are stored away. Students participate discussion, ask questions, and complete group works, and interact direct with their classmates. Teachers spend more time teaching instead of managing distraction, which classroom better represent the purpose education. The answer is obvious. Research and experience consistently show that reducing smartphone distraction, improvement concentration, classroom behavior, and student engagement. Even several countries and schools around the world have adopted stricter smartphone policies after observing environment in learning environment. Before I conclude, let us remember what is debate is truly about. It is truly about taking away student right or rejecting modern technology. It is about protecting the quality of education during the limit our students spend at school each day. Our team has proven four important points. First, smartphone reduce concentration and academic performance. Second, smartphone restrictions encourage healthier face-to-face communication and stronger friendship. Third, limiting smartphone support student mental health by reducing unnecessary distraction and social media pressure. Third, responsible school policies help students develop discipline and create an environment where learning comes first. For all of these reasons, the environment team firmly believe that prohibiting smartphone use during school hours is a practical, balanced, and beneficial policy that will improve both student educational and their overall well-being. Therefore, we proudly argue everyone in this house we to support the motion. Thank you.
Good morning, honorable adjudicators, respected opponents, ladies and gentlemen. Our team firmly supports the motion that this House will prohibit the use of smartphone during school hours because smartphones create unnecessary distraction that reduce student academic performance, concentration, mental well-being, and social interaction. During school hours, many students spend their time playing games, scrolling to social media, watching videos, or replying to messages instead of paying attention to their teachers. Smartphone also makes cheating during quizzes and examination much easier, causing students to rely on technology rather than studying independently. As a result, their motivation to learn decreases and their academic performance is negatively affected. Our research and example from schools that have implemented smartphone restricted shows that limiting smartphone use during school hours improves classroom attention, test scores, disciplines, and face-to-face communication among students. Without constant distraction, students participate more actively in discussion, complete group work more effectively, and build stronger relationship with their teachers. The opposition may argue that smartphones are useful educational tools necessary for emergency or that banning them limits student freedom. However, schools already provide alternative learning resources such as textbooks, libraries, computers, laboratories, and teachers-approved digital devices. In emergency situations, parents can contact students through the school office or teachers, ensuring that important communication is still possible. Furthermore, schools already regulate uniforms, attendance, and classroom behavior to create a productive learning environment. So, smartphone restrictions are simply another reasonable school policy. Excessive smartphone and social media use also affect student mental health. Constant notification, online distraction, and social comparison increase stress, anxiety, poor sleep quality, and reduced concentration. Even when students do not respond to notification, simply seeing them getting interrupt in their focus and makes learning less effective. This debate is not about rejecting technology. Students can still use technology responsibly through school-approved device and educational resources. The purpose of this policy is only to limit personal smartphone use during school hours so that students can focus on learning, develop self-discipline, and create healthier relationship with technology. In conclusion, our team has demonstrated that prohibiting smartphone use during school hours improve that in performance, strengthen the concentration, encouragement in social interaction, support student mental well-being, and create better learning environment. Therefore, we proudly support the motion that this House will prohibit the use of smartphone during school hours. Thank you.